And for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, man, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Virgo gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, okay? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? I hope you all are well. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's going on? Let's take a look, man. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So, Virgo, you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Virgo, is the 10 of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Chariot card, and the outcome that's present, Virgo, is the Tower card in reverse. So, based on what I'm seeing here, Virgo, you can be connecting possibly here with a Cancer. You also may be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Based on the current circumstances as far as the reading goes, this definitely looks like to me you really letting go of putting in effort to move on from somebody. You're coming into the acceptance of you have to go slow and steady in order to let a person go. You cannot move on from somebody in just one day, in just a month, in just whenever. We have to understand that healing is a process, and there is absolutely no timestamp on healing. There is no timestamp from when you're going to move on from someone, when you're going to heal from someone, and when you're going to let someone go. So you have to continue to be patient with yourself. And I feel like this has been a message that was advocated before for Virgo, and I'm guessing that it needs to be reiterated. We cannot rush the process of healing, especially when it comes towards somebody we deeply loved. So from what I'm seeing here right now, Virgo, someone may have walked out of your life. It could have been a Cancer, and at the end of the day, you may not be reconciling with this person. And that's okay for you to still have feelings for them. It's okay for you to still love someone, even if you know you're not going to be together with them, and even if you know that they might not feel the same way anymore. What's most important, Virgo, is that you recognize that it's a process in regards to moving on from people. You have to take it one day and one step at a time, and you have to allow yourself to heal on your own time and on your own terms. Don't rush the process of healing, and don't expect to be healed in a certain time frame. Give yourself as much time as you need, because you deserve as much time as you need, okay? So I feel like that message definitely needed to be reiterated, even if I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before. But for those of you here that may feel like, oh my God, you know, I've been apart from this person for the last couple months and I still care about them, it doesn't make you a terrible person. It just makes you a very caring person. And you have to understand that it's going to take your own time and your own terms to really truly be able to move on and let go. So don't beat yourself up about it. Just allow yourself the time and the space that you genuinely need. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the $4.99 donation, Erica. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, my love. That is much appreciated, okay? So, we started out with my earth signs. We're going to go earth, water, fire, air. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my Scorpio gang, baby? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 265 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? The energy definitely feels pretty interesting. That's one thing that I can say. Coming into your overall energy, Virgo, you have the Scorpio, excuse me. You have the Chariot card in reverse. So Scorpio, you can be connecting with a Cancer, but you know that saying where it is like, I took one step forward and went 1,000 steps backwards? I kind of feel like that's the energy you're sitting in. Jumping into your current energy, you got 4 of Pentacles reversed. Person you're dealing with here, 6 of Wands in reverse. Outcome that's present, 7 of Cups in reverse. There's plenty of fish in the sea, Scorpio, and I feel that you have been taking your best step forward. in order to not be tempted about your past, to not go back to your past. But isn't it funny how when you try to move forward and you try to move past what you used to be with or who you used to be with, the temptation always lies there, right? So I feel that their temptation is showing up again. Six of Wands in reverse. And I really hope that this time they're not going to be successful. So from what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, someone is trying to reel you back in as they've been trying to do for quite a long time. You took one step forward, do not take 1,000 steps backwards. That's what is important to acknowledge. Jumping into your current energy, Scorpio, you do have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Currently, I don't feel that your boundaries are up right now. I don't feel like you are in a position where you are emotionally shut down. I feel like you're being vulnerable and you're standing in who you are. But I do feel like for some of you here, it may be a little hard to resist this person's temptation. So please be mindful. As for the outcome that's present, we have the Seven of Cups. Remember, the person of your past is not the only person for you. The Seven of Cups in reverse is a perception that your person of your past may be the one. But truthfully, there's millions of someone that you can refer to as the one. There's plenty of fish in the sea. I know that there's times where you meet somebody and you're like, oh my God, this is the one. But when I tell you that there is millions of other people that you can label as the one out there, there truly and genuinely is. So I am feeling for some Scorpios, possibly a moment of weakness. We also have to remember that Venus is in retrograde and that can really mess with our perception at times, okay? The universe during this current time wants you to learn from your past mistakes, not re-engage and dabble in them. So Scorpio, if you do feel a moment of weakness coming on, do not go back to the past. Take that step forward. Do not take 1,000 steps backwards. So this is nothing but just a fair warning as we are currently going to be dealing with Venus in retrograde in play. Okay, so I know that a lot of Scorpios are probably going to be like, Ant, there's no way I'm going back. Good for you. You're on the right path. For the other Scorpios, though, that are feeling a moment of temptation and that are feeling a moment of weakness, I assure you that this is meant for you to move forward, that this is a test from the universe. We have to remember that there are a million the ones out there. Don't go back to the one that you have around you that's currently available. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire. Let's take a look and see what we got going on for the Leo. But before we do that, let me thank you guys for these donations. Thank you so much, Bone Man 538 for the $9.99. Cancer reading suggested, moving on. How does one know if it resonates in reverse? I've been with her for 3 years, loves me a lot. Sometimes the paths feel divergent, like she came into my life to teach. So here's the thing. If a reading that you've watched doesn't necessarily resonate personally to you, that is a reading that you should take with a grain of salt. Anytime you guys watch a tarot reading, if it doesn't directly apply to your situation, it is not the reading that's meant for you. It's meant for another group of Cancers I'm reading for, right? Or whatever zodiac sign I'm reading for. I'm trying to understand your question a little bit better because it said that Cancer reading suggested moving on, but you said that you've been with the person for 3 years. If you're in a relationship and you're genuinely happy, then that Cancer reading has nothing to do with you, whereas you wouldn't need to move on from somebody you're happy with, right? So make sure that you're taking a look at readings, applying them with a grain of salt, and only resonating with them if they apply to your particular situation, okay? And yeah, you don't have to walk away from somebody if you don't want to. At the end of the day, you have free will. So even if the reading does resonate, always remember to advocate and act on your free will and make the choices that best seem sensible to you, okay? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. But in regards to what you were saying, readings can resonate in reverse, but only if they apply and only if they resonate. If they don't apply them to your life, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. There were 2 more donations. Give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much, Sasha C, for the 100. I don't know what that currency is, but glad to see you as well. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you, Nancy Diaz, for the 444. Thank you for the loving energy, my love. I appreciate that. And I believe there was 1 more donation. And Bone Man, thank you for the $4.99. You said, moving towards getting married. Rona shut down the world, though, on our day of our wedding. So I don't know what life had to push from March to a month out. I do apologize. I'm very sorry that happened. You know, unfortunately, a lot of weddings got canceled due to coronavirus. But if you are intending to get married to your person, don't apply that Cancer reading to you. Everything's definitely fine between you and your person. And, you know, if you are with somebody that you're engaged to and want to marry, continue being with that person. Just remember, not all readings will resonate to you. And if it's not about your situation, don't apply it to yourself. Okay? Thank you so much for the $5, Rose. That's much appreciated. And there we go. Holy moly, Connell's coming in. Connell, where are you getting this money from, brother? You're always donating, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's a moment to kind of remember that if it didn't work on the first time, friend or relationships, there is a reason why moving forward and changing, and so should you. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the $50. That is much appreciated. Thank you for the donation. All right, man. Getting into my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Leo gang? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 404 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Let's take a look, man. Interesting vibes coming through for the Leo. It definitely feels like you're trying to overcome an overwhelming energy. Leo, the overall energy for you, Ace of Cups in reversed. Well, this can be overwhelming. It definitely can. Let's take a look at your current energy is the Judgment. The person you're dealing with is the Chariot in reverse. The outcome's the Two of Cups. You want someone to take a chance on you, but I don't think that they necessarily are. I feel like who you're dealing with is dealing with somebody else. And unfortunately, I feel like the person you're connecting with is stuck on their ex. Okay, Leo? I hate to give out that information, but I do feel like you are a third party in a person's life who is desperately chasing after their ex. Those are types of people that you don't want to chase after. And let me tell you a couple of reasons why. Leo, if you're dealing with a person who's still in love with their ex, they're going to chase their ex and put their ex over you. Point blank period. As blunt as I can tell you, they're going to do that. They're going to put their ex over you. And they're going to possibly still talk to you and possibly use you as a rebound. And that's not a situation you want to get involved in. And at the end of the day, you are more than a fucking rebound. Okay? So for any Leo that's currently dealing with this situation, don't know if you are, but if you are, definitely don't stick around. And I got to point that out there. Because when someone's still in love with their ex, and it's happened to me, they're going to go after their ex no matter what. They may use you as a rebound for months, but the moment that their ex becomes available, poof, they'll spit you out like you didn't exist, and they'll jump right back to that ex-partner. And that's not something you want to be involved with, okay? As for the outcome that's present, Two of Cups, you may want somebody or you may want a relationship with said person, but at the end of the day, it's always best to jump into something new with somebody who's got zero attachments, because you don't want to be hurt, Leo, and you don't want to be stuck on that person when they're not even necessarily paying attention to you and are chasing after somebody else. So keep in mind, I know this won't resonate to everybody, but if this does resonate to you, Leo, make sure that you just let this type of connection go. They got to work out whatever shit they got to work out with their ex, whether they get back together with them, whether they don't, whatever karmic stuff they got going on, they need to close and heal that cycle, and that's not something you want to become a part of, okay? So sorry to put it very blunt, but your best approach, Leo, is to move on and find somebody much better, especially and specifically somebody who isn't attached to their past. Look for somebody who's looking for someone new, and then that will definitely guide you in the right direction, okay? Because I know that if you become a part of this third-party situation, you may be the person in the end who gets left with nothing, and that's not what you deserve when you deserve something 10 times better, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire, going to my air signs. What do we got coming through from my beautiful Gemini gang? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 446 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Gemini. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on with you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, okay? Gemini, your overall energy here is the Five of Wands in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, Gemini, is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome that's present is the Seven of Wands in reverse. I had a sneak peek while I was shuffling your cards. The sneak peek I had was at the World card. And the World card talks about entering a whole new world, right? Starting a new cycle, starting from scratch. And I feel like that's what you're getting ready to do. Five of Wands reverse. You don't want no more problems. You don't want no more conflict at trying to make something work. You have recognized against all odds, no matter how much you have tried, for some reason, this connection didn't work. And sometimes that is one of the hardest things, because no matter what, you try and try and try with a person, but for some reason it just never works out. It feels like the universe is against the two of you. And it's a frustrating thing to deal with. I feel, Gemini, that your person started to give up. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And ultimately, you're tired of engaging in the conflict. And sometimes we have to remember that things aren't working out, and that's totally for a fucking reason. And we may think that the reasons are invalid. We may think that the reason is that the universe is out to get us, but truthfully, God is never out to get you. God is there to protect you, because God was always there to protect you since the moment you were born to the moment you will die. So at the end of the day here, I hate to say it, but it is one of those moments where the universe is trying to show you a blessing in disguise. You want this to work out, sure. You care about this person, sure. But why is it not working out? Because maybe you're meant to be on a different or specific path. As for the outcome that's present, you got to stop blocking the gifts that the universe is trying to provide. Even though you may not see you not being with somebody as a gift, the universe is trying to bring you towards somebody else who you're really meant to be with. And that is truly a gift. Okay? So Gemini, I know it can be difficult, man. I have loved certain people in my life that I wanted it to work out so fucking bad, and it didn't. It didn't work out. And I realized that I had to let go and allow things to work out with the way that they needed to. So when I let go of that relationship or that connection, eventually the universe was like, hey, this is a blessing in disguise because you were meant to meet this person. And then boom, I became happier. So we have to allow a little bit of trust and a little bit of faith in regards to the universe. Because sometimes you think you're really meant to be with somebody, but truthfully, they're not your end destination. So you got to give in a little bit of faith there, okay? And I really do feel like you're getting to that point where you're ready to let go. Allow yourself to let go. I promise you that the universe knows what it's doing, and it's taking you to where you need to go. Okay, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. I believe there was another donation, if I was not mistaken. Thank you so much, Lily, for the $1.99. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I've been watching way too much Futurama. That's probably why I said Lila. Okay, going all the way back to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? Messages for Virgo here. Wait, didn't we do Virgo first? We did. What do we got coming through for my Taurus gang? Thank you. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 478 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Bull Gang, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, okay? Taurus, your overall energy here is the Fool card. Hello. Feeling like a free bird. Ooh. Can be connecting possibly with an Aries for some. Your current energy, Taurus, is the Three of Swords. The person you're dealing with here is the High Priestess. And the outcome that's present here is the Six of Wands. Taurus, you're successfully, freeing yourself from your pain. The Fool to the Three of Swords. Successfully freeing yourself from your pain. And it feels God-given good. It feels fantastic. And as you're allowing yourself to free yourself from all the pain that you've been holding on to, the High Priestess starts to illuminate. What is the High Priestess card representing? It's representing things from you that are hidden. What was hidden from you, Taurus? What was hidden from you was the fact that you never needed to hold on to pain in the first place. Pain's meant to be processed and eliminated. Pain is meant to be processed and released. And I feel that people have an odd perception that if we feel pain, we're meant to feel it for as long as possible until it eventually fades. That's not the case. Pain is meant to be released, okay? And pain is meant to be processed. And if pain is not processed, then how could it be released? So at the end of the day, I'm seeing a change in perception. You're recognizing, what am I holding on to? And why am I holding on to this pain? Especially if it's holding me back from doing the things I want or holding me back particularly from my happiness. As for the outcome that's present, Six of Wands, you're now finding success in letting go of pain, and you're recognizing that it's easier than you ever thought. And you're also recognizing that it's essential. Because in this life, we are meant to live in our true divinity, our true positivity, and our true happiness. We are not meant to be enslaved by the third dimensional emotion of pain. We are meant to live in the 5D and the high vibrational energy, baby. Point blank, period. So when you recognize that pain's meant to be processed and eliminated, and you're meant to learn from that pain, we start with a better perception, and we start having a more healthier mindset applicable to our lives. I like it. I like it a lot, man. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Pisces? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. By the way, for all the Pisces out there, I did upload your June 2020 reading today, so feel free to give it a check out if you have not already. Thank you so much for the 1111, Jeanette. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, okay? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces gang, let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. What's happening, man? Pisces, your overall energy here is the Two of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Pisces, your current energy is the Ace of Cups. Who are we in love with, boo? Are we in love with ourselves, Pisces? Or are we in love with another individual? Let's take a look. Person you're dealing with. Whew, Moon card in reverse. Ow, baby, outcome that's present. Nine of Wands in reverse, Pisces. I feel something interesting happening. For one, I do acknowledge that you're in love with yourself, and that's good. But here's another thing. I acknowledge that somebody's been hiding their love from you. Somebody's been emotionally shut down, hiding their love from you. And guess what? They can't hide it forever. Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse talks about releasing from what you've been hiding. So Pisces, whoever the hell you've been connecting with, they've been pretending like they don't care, or at least avoiding their own feelings towards you. But guess what? They can't do that for that long. You got here the Nine of Wands in reverse. You got Venus in retrograde. It's going to push feelings out the window. It's going to push feelings out the tits. Okay? So Pisces, even though you may be loving yourself, living your best life right now, okay, if you have a crush in your energy, if you have a person who's still in love with you, if you have somebody who hasn't told you how much they really love and care about you, they're going to step up and say it, and you're going to notice it during this retrograde period, Pisces. Out of the woodworks, everybody wants to be with you now. Out of the woodworks, everybody wants to confess their feelings now that they apparently have for you. And you're like, wow, where was this before? You're going to notice, and it's going to be pretty damn weird. But at the end of the day, Pisces, I do feel this energy where a lot of people are going to be feeling drawn to you, and a lot of people are going to be feeling as if they need to convey the message that they're like in love with you, or that they care for you, or they have feelings for you. So be mindful of that. If you meet anybody new, Pisces, expect them to be attracted to you romantically and sexually. I had to throw that out there. That was what I was feeling. So if you meet somebody new, Pisces, specifically whatever gender you're attracted to, they're most likely going to be sexually and romantically attracted to you, okay? So for some reason, it's like there's a love spell on you, baby. Don't know what it's about, but with people you're connecting with as well moving forward, you're going to see a lot of people are attracted to you, okay? Oh, naturally too. Pisces are naturally sexy. You walk near a Pisces and you're like, fuck, I'm already addicted to their energy. I feel you. I've been around, okay? So many Pisces, I know the feeling, all right? You motherfuckers fuck with my head. Okay. Nonetheless, though, Pisces, let's keep it popping, man, pushing and moving forward. From what I'm feeling for you, just the attraction level is going to be heightened very soon. You're going to see that attraction level spike. So in whether this is past people who are relaying they still have feelings for you, when you meet new people, Pisces, there's going to be people coming on to you. Okay? I don't know what it is about your attraction level, but it's going up. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Shondale, for the 1111. Can't wait to see what happens. Thank you, Aunt. You're very welcome, my love. Thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated. I believe there was another one, if I was not mistaken. Thank you so much, Rose M, for the $2. Much appreciated. Thanks for all the help. Absolutely. Thank you for coming out, watching the channel, and supporting it. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Also, Jacqueline, shout out Jacqueline from Universal Intuition. She's up here in the chat today. Thank you for coming through, Jacqueline. You stop by the chats all the time, and I really appreciate that. She has great content, guys, and she's a lovely, lovely woman. So if you guys want to get Jacqueline Universal Intuition to check out, please do. I love her videos. I love her her work and everything like that. She's a really awesome girl, so give her a check out, okay? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Earth, water, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Sagittarius? Gang, gang, gang. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarius. Let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Sagittarius. The overall energy for you guys here is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So, based on what I'm seeing for you guys, this is about letting go of what has been controlling you lately. Certain thoughts sometimes can really control you, specifically thoughts that don't serve. You're letting go of the negative thoughts that have been clouding your mind, and you're pushing them aside, and you're deciding to tap into your strength. Taking a look at your current energy, you have the Seven of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the Five of Wands, and the outcome that's present is the Knight of Wands. So, for the Sagittariuses that have been surrounded in a negative environment lately, this Five of Wands can be your family, okay? It could also be your fifth house, okay? So this could be your love and romance. So for some of you guys, this could be your family, this could be your romantic partner, these can be your friends, these could be your roommates, who knows? But Sagittarius, if you have been surrounded by a negative environment, you are getting to the point where you're no longer allowing that negativity to affect you. I'm feeling you guys deciding to invest into letting the fuck go. That's where you're investing into. You're investing into the energy of letting the fuck go. Just not allowing others' energy to affect you. Not letting people hurt you. Not letting words hurt you. Not letting thoughts rule your life. You're just recognizing, you know what? It doesn't matter what energy I'm surrounded by. I have a choice every day whether to allow it to ruin my day or whether to fucking ignore it because it's irrelevant. Negative energy is irrelevant when you realize that you don't have to resonate with it. Point blank, period. As for the outcome, Knight of Cups, you're choosing to live your life in love. You want a happy life. You want a positive life. You want good fucking vibes. And the only way somebody can ruin the vibration that you are sending out is only if you allow them to. And no longer are you allowing a person to do that. So whomever is in your environment, Sag, you're not letting negative Nancy's ruin your vibe. Point blank, period. You're just putting that shit out of your mind. I definitely feel this energy where you're bossing up and recognizing that you have the power every day. You have the power to be happy. And you have the power to let people not ruin that happiness that you do have. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Sagittarius. And at the end of the day, man, quick little advice tip for you. If you can change your circumstances of your environment, be able to do that. Feel free to do that. Because I know that there's some Sagittarians watching who can't change their current environment, and that's fine. For example, maybe you live with your family and you don't have money to move out. Understandable. But for the Sagittarians that can change their environment, feel free to do that. Because eventually, you know, when you're surrounded by negativity for so much and for so long, it could be very difficult to block it out. You know? So be mindful, man. At some point, you just got to say, you know what? Where I'm at right now isn't healthy for me. And bada bing, bada boom, I got to go. Okay. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the 555 donation. If I can click it. Thank you, Lou Sam. Much appreciated. Warm wishes for your day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wishing you an awesome day as well. Thank you so much. You guys are very kind in the donations, man. Like, honestly, the compliments get me every time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Or the nice gestures. Thank you so much, Phyllis K, for the $3. Much appreciated as well. That's a cool emoji. Guys, I don't know if you donate. Do you have to be a member to put emojis? Or can you do that if you regularly donate? Because I know that the members on my channel, they have these cool emojis, but I don't know. Is that for everybody? If somebody can fill me in? Because I love those emojis. They're really cool. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire. Going to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my Libra gang? Messages for Libra here. Oh, it's members only. Got you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 543 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra. What's going on with you? By the way, Libra, your June 2020 monthly is out, so if you want to check it out, feel free to, okay? Let's take a look and see what we got going on. Libra, the overall energy for you here is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You can be dealing with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Libra, is the Hierophant. The person you're dealing with here is the Empress card, and the outcome that is present is the Knight of Swords. Ooh, Libra. It ain't about a new opportunity, I can tell you that. It's about fixing what you already have. Whew. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is the universe saying there isn't anything else for you right now. There isn't something new. There isn't someone new. It's about who you're already around. We got here the Hierophant, and we got here the Empress. You could be connecting possibly with another Libra. You also could be connecting with a Taurian as well. You've been committed, Libra. You've been devoted. You've been the best motherfucking partner you can possibly be. You've loved hard. You have shown and how much you love and appreciated, particularly very hard. You've shown it. And your person here is finally starting to step up and repay that energy that you so deserved backwards. Okay? So Libra, for all the work you put into an individual, for all the love that you gave them, your person's deciding to finally step up and show you that same love and appreciation back because you motherfucking deserve it. So we're seeing a change here, Libra. It's not about having to exit this cycle out with your person. It's not about having to go to someone new or meet someone new. It's about the person you're dealing with recognizing that they were not treating you how you deserve to be treated. And it's about seeing a change in their energy and a change in their gestures and a change in who they are. Your person here is changing because they're starting to wake up and smell the flowers. They're starting to recognize, I've been treating my Libra like shit. I haven't been showing them how much love I genuinely have for them. I haven't been showing them or telling them how beautiful they are and how grateful I am and how appreciative I am. So as for the outcome that's present, Knight of Swords, they ain't holding back. They're making sure that they can continue to keep you around and they don't want to ever try to put themselves in a position to lose you again because they were realizing, Libra, they were losing you by not matching your energy. They were losing you by not making you feel like you were appreciated and the most beautiful person in the world. You know? So nonetheless, Libra, with the Knight of Swords being there, this person's recognizing their past actions and they want to make it up to you. Therefore, not wanting to lose you. They felt like they were, and now they recognize that they don't want to. So your person's putting in work and effort. Hopefully it keeps up. I wish you the best with the individual you're dealing with. And I hope that if they truly do feel this way, they keep it up with you, and they continue to show you everything that you've given them. Because Libra, I know you guys love very hard in your relationships, and you deserve that return to you. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Now, what I will say, Libra, is if your person goes back to the way they used to be, then at the end of the day, the call is yours. Because Libra, if someone here is going to put in action and work with you, they better keep up with that. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my Capricorn gang? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 559 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cappy, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy is the Queen of Swords reversed. The person you're dealing with here is the Three of Swords, and the outcome that's present is the Five of Swords in reverse. So based on what I'm seeing for Capricorn, you can be connecting with a Taurus. You also may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian. This reading doesn't really look it doesn't look like it's the person you're dealing with. It looks like yourself. Like, this is what you're deciding to do for yourself. You're deciding to let go of the stability in regards to healing and mending your pain. We just had a reading like this. Who did I read for? It was the first sign or the second sign. It's a very similar reading. You're deciding that being stable in your emotions right now is not too much of your concern. You want to feel how you feel. You want to let how you feel out. That's the thing. Capricorn. You're not trying to shut down emotionally. You're not trying to shut down in general. If you are mad, you want to express that you're mad. If you are pissed, you want to express that. If you're sad, you want to express that. You are in the energy of expressing your emotions right now. And that feels pretty damn good. It feels good when you get to feel how you feel and you get to release how you feel without anything holding you back. So ultimately right now, Capricorn, I feel like you're not scared to hold back. I feel like you're in this space right now where you will be very open and honest about how it is you feel at every given time, specifically if people ask. And this is your way of purging out your feelings and emotions. And it is a healthy way. As it's not even unfortunate. The truth is that it is a healthy way. To feel how you're feeling and to let that feeling out is ultimately processing it. And we are here on Earth to feel emotions, of course. So therefore, don't ignore them, feel them. Fucking express them. So for the Capricorns that I'm seeing that are resonating with this reading, I do feel like some of you guys have had a lot of pain and have had a lot going on with your heart and have had a lot going on your mind. And there's shit you need to express, and don't feel afraid to express it. Whether you got to talk to a good friend and vent the fuck out, whether you got to talk to your mom, your parents or someone close to you that you can vent to, whether or not you got to go pop off on somebody that broke your damn heart. Sometimes you got to let that energy out, man, because it's never healthy holding it in. So Capricorn, I'm seeing you do that decision to ultimately say, you know what? I can get stable in my emotions after I let those emotions go. As for right now, I got to feel what I'm feeling and express what I'm feeling. Point blank period. Listen, man, there's nothing wrong with it. Recognize that, of course, you could always hurt people because hurt people have the opportunity to hurt people. But at the same time, it's life. You got to feel what you feel, express what you feel, and do what you got to do to make yourself let go of what you're feeling, to make yourself process what you're feeling. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Laura, for becoming a member. That is much appreciated. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you very much, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my earth signs are done. Going to the water signs. What do we got coming through for the Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Message is for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 562 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Message is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. I definitely am not too sure how to feel just yet. Cancer. Hello. 5 of Cups reverse, your overall energy. We're letting go of something, Cancer? Yes, we are. We're letting go of something indeed. We got here the 2 of Swords reversed, the World card, and then the 4 of Pentacles. Cancer, this isn't about anybody else but you. It's just that you've acknowledged you made a final decision. And the final decision you made was to stop crying over spilt milk. That's a very good statement, huh? You're done crying over spilled milk. You're done being upset over shit that already happened. And you're recognizing that there's no way for you to possibly carry on with your life when you are continuously living in shit that already happened. How could you create something new when you're always living in things that have already happened, right? How could you create something new when you're living in the past? Okay, so we're moving forward from something. We're done crying over something. That's not worth your tears anymore. And you know what, Cancer? We are sensitive motherfuckers. Okay? I'm a Cancer. I'm a sensitive motherfucker. There are things that bother the shit out of me that have happened in my past. There are things that I still think about that have bothered me in my past. We are nowhere near perfect as a zodiac sign or as a collective. Things from our past tend to bother us sometimes. But ultimately, what we're doing here is we're jumping into a cycle of recognition of we can't change what had happened. We can only change what's going on right now. So, with the 5 of Cups in reverse paired with the 2 of Swords in reverse, you're making a final decision to allow yourself to be present in your daily life and to allow yourself to receive a new opportunity to create a new life. If you were unhappy of where you were in the past, you now have a clear-cut opportunity to become who you want to be right now. Okay? So with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse here, and also with the 5 of Cups in reverse here, you're dropping something that no longer serves you. You're not letting something control you anymore, whether that's pain, whether that's memories, or whether it's something that someone did. Right now, You're ready to expand into something much more beautiful. You're ready to live a better life. So Cancer, you're not letting anything else hold you back moving forward, and I fucking applaud you for that. And look, man, as a Cancer, sometimes it's difficult to let shit go. Sometimes I find it hard to let certain types of things go, you know? And I totally get that. But eventually we realize, even though it's hard to let it go, is it really worthy of us? Is it really serving us? That's the question we have to ask as Cancers. Does it really serve us? Because if it doesn't, throw it the fuck away. Point blank, period. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Aries gang, okay? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries gang, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, Aries. The overall energy for you guys here is the Page of Cups in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is the World in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the Two of Pentacles. What are we looking at here? Well, you can be connecting with a fixed sign, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo, but the Page of Cups reverse kind of looks like you're no longer giving someone love, honestly. You're no longer giving your... It's not even just about your love in a romantic sense. You're not giving somebody you right now. You're not investing into somebody right now because things have changed. Truly, things have changed. You felt like, why did I chase after you for so long when you never appreciated me? Why did I put in all this effort for somebody who didn't even love me? That's the energy that's coming through. And then now you're recognizing, I'm not giving you shit. I'm not giving you love. I'm not giving you communication. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not coming back into your life. This is the vibe of completely cutting somebody off. And when I mean cutting them off, it's cutting off every aspect. So the World card in reversed here is unfinished business, but the only unfinished business you have is truly cutting off and detaching from this person. Because you came to, I feel like you had a bunch of your feelings come full circle, Aries. And those feelings that came full circle was, I really wasted my time. Nine of Wands in reverse. You're letting this out now. And with the Two of Pentacles here, you realize that you got yourself caught up in a cycle that was never even serving you in the first place. Yeah. But like I said, it's not just about moving on. It's about total detachment. No communication, no text, no call, no love. Not even thinking about this person. You want to completely detach them from your mind as they are no longer a part of your life. So this is you pushing somebody out of your life. And with all that being said, that's how you're closing out this cycle. And with the Two of Pentacles here, you don't want to get caught up in this kind of cycle ever again. You want it to be over. So I am seeing you here, Aries, completely detaching from somebody, completely letting somebody go. And you're doing that because you recognized, I never felt appreciated enough, cared for enough, and I never even saw that I wasn't even, or that I may or may not have been getting taken advantage of. It's like you never saw how you were being played when you were around the player. And that's what I feel for you. And that's why now that you recognize it, you're like, I'm never going back. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. One thing that I'm noticing, a bit of a pattern that I'm noticing with Venus retrograde, is that there is a lot of realizations that are coming forward. A lot of things are coming full circle for people. And I'm starting to notice that pattern because with Venus retrograde, there's multiple things that can happen for other people. But from what I'm feeling for the majority is things are coming full circle. You're starting to see whether or not you really care about a person. You're also starting to see how people were truly treating you, whether it's how they're treating you now or whether how they were treating you in the past. You're starting to see with Venus in retrograde who is good for you, who is not good for you. It is literally revealing to you what is going on in your love life and what you need to do moving forward from it. It gives you the opportunity to slow down, to see how everybody's treating you and how everything is going and what's healthy for you and what's unhealthy for you. So I feel like everybody's having a lot of massive realizations. Because with Venus retrograde being here, it allows you to slow down and take a deep look into everyone you're connecting with, everyone you did connect with, and all things of that nature. You start to see shit really, really clearly. And that's what I like about it, because you see shit really, really clearly. Okay? But that's what I'm feeling with a lot of people for the collective that they're going through. Nonetheless, though, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. My fire signs are done. My water signs are done. My earth signs are done. Going to my air signs, last but not least. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Aquarius again? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 562 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Aquarian, your overall energy here is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys right now, just a random thought, may be really agitated that you can't travel somewhere. So for Aquarians that are in a long distance relationship, it might be tough right now. So random message to be brought up. But if you are an Aquarius and you're in a long distance relationship, it may be hard to travel right now. So it may be frustrating you. If you're not in a long distance relationship, it may be frustrating you because you can't travel in general. Okay? Just throwing that out there. Your current energy is the Ten of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Strength card. And the outcome that's present here is the Six of Wands. So, someone in your energy right now is trying to be your rock, is trying to be the strong one. But I think that they do not recognize how strong an Aquarius is. That's the thing. Because Aquarius, even though you can feel a lot and other people may not notice, you are one of the strongest signs when it comes towards the zodiac and when it comes towards feelings and emotions. And I feel over here that someone is trying to be your rock, someone is trying to be strong for you, but they don't recognize that you're dropping all the bullshit that doesn't serve right now yourself. Aquarius, you've been taking care of yourself, okay? So I see two separate readings. Here's the first reading. Aquarius, you may have people that are concerned about you and your energy. It could be your friends, it could be your family members, it could be your lovers. But at the end of the day, an Aquarius doesn't want anybody concerned about them when an Aquarius will always take care of themselves. Aquarians can be a lone wolf. So I don't know what necessarily is going on, but for some of you Aquarians, if there are people in your energy that are concerned about you with whatever it is you're going through, you're good. And you know you're good. And at the end of the day, Six of Wands, you'll keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, and you'll be fine in the end. So if there's anybody cross-watching that's dealing with an Aquarius and thinks the Aquarius can't handle what they're going through, the Aquarius will take care of what they're going through. They know how to take care of themselves on their own, okay? So don't try to smother an Aquarian and don't try to 100% be their rock 100% of the time. If an Aquarian needs to talk to someone or if an Aquarian needs help, they'll ask for it. All right? So that's a message that needed to be thrown out there. So for any of you guys that are going through shit right now, you got yourself. Aquarians don't really like to be smothered, okay? Now, moving into the next thing that I'm seeing, Eight of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands in reverse. For right now, for some Aquarians, if you are in a long-distance relationship, it may be really difficult right now to sustain the relationship, considering that you cannot travel due to the current state of the world. If you're currently going through that, Aquarius, I feel like you're doing your best. I feel like you're okay, but the person you're dealing with over here may be having a tough time, okay? The Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo for some of you. Just note and acknowledge, though, that if any of you Aquarians are in a long-distance relationship and you're scared of it being maintained and or working out, because of this pandemic, I want you to know that the Six of Wands is letting you know that your relationship is going to be just fine. So for any of Aquarians that are dealing with long distance relationships and are scared of it going in a different direction because of the pandemic, it is going to be fine. You and your person will be fine, okay? So yeah, man, those were two different ways I was seeing this reading. At the end of the day, though, going back to the first reason or the first way I interpreted this reading, Aquarian, if you're going through something and you know that you got you, that's totally cool. Just allow other people to know that you're taking care of yourself. Sometimes people just want to hear that, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the daily readings. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If it resonates, please let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. For those of you that come here day in and day out, thank you so much for that. I genuinely appreciate all the love and support. You guys are absolutely awesome. For everybody that's up here in the chat right now, if you guys are new here, please feel free to subscribe if you resonate with my energy and resonate with the channel. Subscribe down below. Welcome to the Soul Family. Go on ahead and join on in. For anybody else who's in this chat, please drop a like. I would really appreciate that. It would totally help me out. And for the people that have donated, no matter how big or how small, every donation really helps. That is very kind of you guys, and I'm very grateful of that. So thank you so much for those of you that sent in any sort of donations, okay? We did put out today Libra and Pisces for June 2020. So if you're a Libra or a Pisces, go check it out. Currently, we have 6 out of 12 signs done. So we got half of them done for June 2020. Currently, we have Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, and Libra. If you are any of those signs, check out your June 2020 readings as they are already uploaded, and the next remaining 6 should be finished by next week, okay? Thank you all so much for coming through and having an awesome time with me. I hope you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day, and we will be here tomorrow. Thank you, Vanessa, by the way, for the 888. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you so much. Guys, have an awesome day, and I will see everybody tomorrow for the weekend reading, all right? All right, guys, take care and have a good one.